Hello, 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 everybody. Divine alignment, grand rising, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, however you are doing. Hello and welcome. I am your unfriendliest fuck, three-headed conjure woman, Mama Noyela, and we are going to get back into our developmental stages of spiritual awakening. So let's get into stage 3, aka hot pursuit. All right, so here we are at stage 3 of your spiritual awakening, the hot pursuit. The hot pursuit of your spiritual awakening is literally when you go searching for anything and everything for answers. Sometimes those answers are very specific to you and your spiritual journey. Sometimes they're not. They could just be random questions that you have in your head, but you ultimately begin this initiation of your own spiritual awakening. So when people are in that mindset of joining a new religion, joining a new cult, coven, whatever have you, family, house, tribe, they are going through that initiation. That is the beginning. To initiate means to begin. So this is their initiation, which is the beginning of their spiritual journey. Now, during the hot pursuit of your spiritual journey, this is where you may begin to not only search for answers, but you may also see other people who may develop an identity crisis. Why do people develop an identity crisis during spiritual awakening? Is because they are in what we like to call the puzzle piece effect. The puzzle piece effect is literally when somebody finds something they like, they see that they can sort of mimic the way that it is shaped or mimic something that they have learned, and they ultimately try to force themselves to fit into a place and space that might not really fit that well. And then again, you do have those people that are in that puzzle piece mentality. They've mimicked, they've studied, they've learned, and now they've become an actual piece of the puzzle. So, those are very real things that happen when people are searching for their own personal identity. The next part of this hot pursuit of your spiritual awakening journey is what I like to call the SpongeBob. This is literally where you are learning about so much, and every time something happens to you, you're like, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Give me more, I'm ready. But this is also where, just like SpongeBob, a lot of you tend to become good Samaritans of hell. You have the energy to want to do the right thing. You have the mindset to want to do the right thing, but you don't quite know how to accomplish it. A prime example of a good Samaritan from hell with a SpongeBob mentality would be Steve Urkel from Family Matters. Again, wanted to do the right thing, had the right mindset, had even the heart of gold to get it done, but when it actually came time to execute a lot of things, he was sort of fucking it up. Fucking it up bad. Yeah. So, really, what you want to have, or the kind of mentality that you want to have when you are in hot pursuit or in stage 3, especially if you are in the SpongeBob mindset of not only absorbing everything that you're learning, but you're instantly ready to go apply that shit. Fuck society. Let's go do this. This is where you are honestly supposed to take the scenic route, with you absorbing and learning everything. It does not mean apply it just yet. It means take in the surroundings, take in the things that you are learning, take in the lessons and the blessings that actually apply to you versus something that you may have had a hand in the situation, but it did not directly affect you. Okay? And then eventually you will gradually graduate from your identity crisis and your SpongeBob mentality into what I like to call the dragon's path of your spiritual journey and awakening. During your dragon's path of this spiritual journey, this is where you will run into different spiritual gurus, teachers, mentors, or actual practitioners in multiple different walks of life. And in some shape, form, or fashion, each one of these different teachers actually play a role in your growth, in your development, both mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So during this time of your dragon's path, of your spiritual initiation, it's honestly the worst thing to do is to be in that hot pursuit of, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. No. It's just like the introduction of an orientation. Whenever you get a new job, they don't hire you and stick you out there. Never mind, some places do. But they're not supposed to. They're supposed to give you an orientation first. It's the same thing with a spiritual awakening. Once you've decided that this is something that you're actually ready to take on and you're actually ready to do. This is where your spiritual pilgrimage allows you to be privy to a lot of different religions, a lot of different cultural practices, and to some certain degree, it may be something that you're extremely interested in. It may be something that your ancestors would take part in. For me personally, on my dragon's path, I was led to deal with a lot of Muslim practices. Now, does that mean that I am Muslim now? Hell no. I'm sorry. No disrespect, but that's just not my cup of tea. But what I do adhere to is certain practices such as covering myself during certain times of the year. You will see me wear my niqab. You will see me wear a burqa. You will see me wear a hijab because that is what my spiritual journey calls for me during certain times of alignment. I can't speak for what everybody else has, but that is something that does develop on your spiritual journey. You will start taking on more hygienic practices. You'll start learning to cleanse your body out. There are certain foods that you may find a taboo that you no longer want to eat, but this is all for you to learn during your hot pursuit because you're going to see so many oohs and ahs on your spiritual journey. The trick to this is not being pulled off of the path. You will see so many people jumping into Ifa and Isheshe and so many other ATRs to try and, again, puzzle piece and fit in. When in all actuality, you are supposed to be enjoying your hot pursuit of all that your ancestry have actually opened to you. And sometimes it might not even just be ATRs. Sometimes your ancestry may open the gateway to Wicca and some Celtic deity or something else. It all really depends on what is in your own DNA. And if you spent enough time, place, and space with yourself, for yourself, by yourself to be self-sufficient, to understand, hey, my Celtic heritage, I have Irish DNA. So this is why the Celtic heritage or Celtic traditions are jumping out at me. Okay, I may have European DNA and a lot of their traditions may be based in Russia or Russian traditions. That is why a lot of those aspects may be appealing to you because it is still in your DNA. Even down to anime. A lot of y'all are very much attracted to anime and believe that it ain't got nothing to do with us as a melanated race when in fact that is not true. That is not true at all. So again, when you are on that hot pursuit of self-discovery in your spiritual awakening, don't just be so quick to subscribe to somebody else's belief because it looks very appeasing on the scenic route as you are in your SpongeBob absorbing mentality. So with that being said, namaste everybody, but no, I'm gonna stay over here. Holla.